Welcome back to Elden Ring. I'm back at the Academy of Rea Lucaria and was trying to figure a way to progress in this area. The only possible path I came across was this gap that initially felt impossible to bridge. Now, there are a couple of messages here urging people to basically make a running jump, and lots of bloodstains, so people have been trying unsuccessfully. I'm afraid we're out of options though. I tried the path below and retraced my steps towards the upper part of the church. I haven't been able to find another path leading to an area we haven't explored. And there's definitely more to the academy. There's even a door in the main courtyard that doesn't open from the side of the courtyard, so it's probably a shortcut. There has to be something here. We're gonna try this jump. I mean, worst case scenario, we just die and we have to take the shortcut to the rooftops and try again. Yeah, we should probably run. Yeah, made it. Barely made it. We could jump across. I'm certain we can actually make the jump. But at the same time, if we jump across, there's no way we come back. And I can say the same about dropping down on this roof. Is the game going to force us to make this jump again? Looks like it. So I can see that some of the wooden beams are broken. That tower doesn't lead to any new locations though. Because if you notice, the oval roof below is basically the part that leads to the upper level of the church, and we've been there. I mean, maybe there's an item. I'm gonna try the path on the left. And yeah, if it leads nowhere, we can jump across. There's an annoying enemy. Maybe we don't even have enough range. Okay, let's try. Okay, never mind. I guess the AI was never meant to bridge this gap. They can fly, but mostly short distances. So we have a soldier, we have another marionette soldier. This one has bows. Okay. I did change the armor I was wearing. Was trying to equip some of the lighter sets, but we're still using medium load. Two more enemies. Speaking about being medium equipment load, even if we change the turtle talisman to the arsenal charm, which was given to us by Nephili Lu, we're still at medium load. I think a lighter load is going to require possibly unequipping armor completely and maybe just using one weapon. Nothing that we have weighs a lot, but well, we did fill 4 of our slots. Is anyone trying to ambush us? Why would these enemies face away? Were they expecting someone to attack them from the sky? Let's try one more backstab. There's a really tall tower. Where is it from? Is that the temple quarter? Probably. I can see an archway. Doubt you can access it though. What about... Oh, there's a gap. I wonder how many people just walked off and died. Why is there a bloodstain here? You can see cages. A ladder. Ah, just an enemy. Okay. Choose the wrong moment to malfunction. Praise the sorcerer. So this is going to lead up. Could this be the tall tower with a bell? Because if it is... If this is the tower I was trying to get to before... we can definitely get a couple of items. I saw one on the rooftop, but it's going to drop us at the beginning of a rooftop section. That's definitely not what I was looking for. Right, what is this? Probably the full moon crossbow. So that's how you actually get it. It's not an item that you can get by using the remembrance of a boss. And now I see where we are. So this way we simply drop down. And we get a smithing stone. For our troubles. I wonder if it's possible to jump. I mean, maybe. But I don't think this is going to simplify things. We are above, though. Could be worth checking. Yeah, and this is just the way we came. And of course down here. Arrows. Is it going to fall off? No. Right, and this path is going to lead to the church. There was another flying enemy, wasn't there? Yeah. Did anyone else? Wait. Nobody saw me? Guess not. There's really no reason for us to be back here. Alright, change of plans. We got the crossbow. Let's inspect that. We probably cannot use it because we don't have enough intelligence. Not smart enough. It did have an intricate design. Requires, no, only 14 points. As long as we have the Great Rune equipped and active, can actually shoot this crossbow. One of a kind enchanted crossbow. Exquisitely detailed, made to celebrate the matrimonial union and reconciliation between houses of the Earth Tree and the full moon. Leyndell and Rhea Lucaria. So the two rings dance when reloading the weapon, reveals true worth when used with holy infused bolts. Holy infused bolts? So the meteor bolts are not the ones mentioned in the description? These are magically enchanted. Made in tandem with a full moon crossbow. Leave a beautiful trail when fired. Do we have any crossbow bolts that deal holy damage? We do not. We do not. Now I'm curious about using it with holy infused bolts. That's gonna have to wait though. Right, we can warp to another location and continue exploring. I think I'm gonna come back after the episode is finished and try to figure out what else we can do at the academy. Because I'm out of ideas. Where can we go? We finished the last episode at the lakeshore. We could try this isle. I remember I saw a point of grace, but I forgot to activate it. Let's teleport there directly. I think the entire area around the 4 belfries, and of course the Everjail here, we've thoroughly explored. We're gonna go back when we find the, well, what I assume is going to be the third and final imbued key. No idea where to find something like that though. One was at the final belfry, and another in the academy. Who knows where the final one is going to be? Unless there are a couple more belfries. You never know. Let's collect all these runes. Admittedly, the rapier is not the best weapon for these. Definitely not the best to deal with groups of enemies. Dragonfly really wants to die. Are we gonna deliver? Never mind. Decided to fly away. One more balloon. One more in sight. Well, these are the ones with the annoying spear weapons. Okay, one down. I love how they designed it so that they hold one weapon ready, and then they strike you with the one on the right hand, the left hand. Yeah, they do not even attack with the one they raise overhead. There's another dragonfly. I don't see any more balloons. Can see some albinorics. Did we explore around this ruin? Probably. We have not checked the area. Well, first things first. Let's try this island. Can see a tower. What? Just an area where lightning strikes. Can see a lobster. Wait, that's another folly. Have we been here? No, we have not. And we get a smithing stone. You see, some of these are marked on the map, and some are not. There's one here that's marked. Another one. 3, 4. Not even sure if we explored this way. Could be worth checking out. But we definitely weren't here. And I don't remember fighting the lobsters either. So this is the part of the bridge that has collapsed. Is that what I think it is? It is a scarab. Probably a Nass of War. Been a while since we got one of these. Can't see anything above. The Gateway Bridge Trestle. Was definitely not expecting a point of grace here. They're being extremely generous with these. Oh, there we go. It's the magical teleporting scarab. The shield bash. And don't we have that already? Yeah. Some of these great shields come with the shield bash as a default Ash of War. Now we can use it on pretty much any shield, I believe. A turtle shell. Comes with the barricade shield with it. I mean, that's reason enough alone to use it. Some of the heavier ones. The Manor Tower shield. Pretty incredible. And if you upgrade it, it's gonna end up with at least 70 guard boost. Maybe even 70, no, probably not 75. That's enough about shields. What else did I miss around this area? I'm not gonna fight the lobsters. We've already dealt with the mausoleum. I'm not gonna bother with it until we have another remembrance we want to use. I want to check the folly that we found on the other side. Yeah, this one is marked. Can't remember if we've been there. I want to say yes, but... I think we also explore the area. Do remember the spirits. Wait. Yeah, I can see the folly. This feels like more of a horror game at night. During the day, it's a lot more welcoming. I don't remember seeing a way gate here, so maybe we haven't been here at all. Strange, it was just north of the gate town. Okay, hold on a moment. This is called Gate Town North. So we definitely came here. I remember fighting the Albinorics, and we also found out what happened to Lania. What? The Death Rite bird. Where am I being attacked from? This one is different. The wings are glowing. How did it appear here? Really weak to holy damage. Okay, we need to prepare a bit for this. I have a couple of fire pots. I doubt they're gonna help though. We need the holy ones. We're gonna have to start throwing some of these. Where was the weapon? We need our sacred mace. Okay, where's the bird? Completely unsuspecting. Let's start lobbing a couple of these pots. They're barely doing any damage. Wait a minute. We're being hit by a status effect, but I have no idea what it is. The Death Rite bird. That's an impressive range. Okay. We have 2 more fire pots. Could use a heal. Can't even say if fighting a torrent is a good idea. Probably not if we want to use our Sacred Blade. Can't even activate the Ass of War. Okay. I think it's magical damage. Might as well use the prawns. So it has this sort of AoE. And it slams. The magic goes in a straight line. Probably too agile to hit with these pots. Managed to hit the head. Okay, we're out. We need... use our buffs. Magic is not effective. Holy damage is, though. Managed to get away? Barely. Let's try striking it with a mace. I'm not sure what this status effect is. Afraid it's gonna kill us outright. But maybe not. Well, completely missed. Really need to be careful. Did that curve to hit me? What is going on with this bird? extremely difficult to hit. Okay, we need to run away. Rain spears. How did that happen? Okay, this enemy is a lot more powerful than I initially thought. What now? Not enough range. Disgusting bird. So this is a... Is that an incantation? It's not a spell, right? No, it is. Right, the icon is slightly different. Incantations have a stack of books on the inventory icon. Summons a horde of vengeful spirits. So it's a more powerful version. It's another sorcery of the Servants of Death. Charging enhances its potency. So the first spell states that it was rediscovered by the necromancer Garrus. Second one reads, they are cinders of the ancient death axe, raked from the fires of ghost flame by death birds. Does this mean it's going to deal fire damage? Or just magical? Game is really confusing. Too many spells, too many encounters. The Rite bird had a different name. The ones we fought in the past. There was another one in the swamp. I don't remember where exactly. But I can definitely say it was not using any magical attacks. First one was actually in the Field of Giants. Where was it? Right, around this area. It only appeared after we defeated every giant and we came back. And I guess they only appear at night, so you're gonna have to pass time. I think the final thing we want to do is go back to the folly and check the waygate. There was one to the south near the Laskia ruins that sent us directly to the academy, next to the seal on the south gate. Maybe this is gonna send us to the north? Kind of strange to place a waygate in an area like this in the middle of nowhere. Still in the Ornia. Oh, you know what? It simply sent you next to the stone monument. So you can get your map. There's another ruin to the north. I'm not sure if I want to explore. Let's go to the island that we initially wanted to reach. And where was that point of grace? Alright, so this area here is where you want to go, and then directly teleport next to... Not much point to it, since it's gonna take you 30 seconds to ride here with Torrent. But then, if you have no idea where the map is, that might help you. Of course, you're gonna have no idea where the Waygate is going to send you. Kind of a bizarre design decision. I can see people stumbling on it, just using it out of curiosity and getting the map fragment. That's pretty much it. Lost Grace, and this is going to be the Sorcerer's Isle. Interesting, so Grace, if you come from the south, is going to point you towards the academy, I'm assuming. But then as you move north, one is going to point towards the Grand Lift and possibly beyond. I think beyond the Grand Lift, we've been told that the realm of the Earth Tree lies. Probably, yeah, the Divine Bridge and that enormous city. And here it points to the castle north. So far, Guidance of Grace is more confusing than anything. I guess it points to important locations, but then again, kind of silly to have guidance point you towards these because they're not exactly difficult to find. And what am I looking at? A tower that is sealed. Is erudition going to guide us again? Tetsu. Who was Tetsu? We must solve the puzzle. Are you ready? Maybe. What do I have to do here? Seek 3 wise beasts. Again? So, annoying corpses. How many did I just kill? They just keep rising. Okay, never mind. They're not really deadly, but still. There's another on top of the rocks. So 3 beasts. I remember something down there. Ah, there's one turtle. Okay, that was easy enough. What's going on down there? Just a mushroom. Two more. That was straightforward. The previous one, what I'm worried about is that in the previous puzzle, one of the beasts was actually invisible. If you were extremely observant, you could notice that inside the pond there was the occasional ripple that meant someone was moving, but even then, figuring out that it was an invisible spirit there, I don't know. If it wasn't for the messages that directly told you to try attacking what was seemingly thin air, I would have never found it. And maybe we're gonna use messages again. Arms ahead. What? If it's another invisible one, yeah, it's gonna be a miserable experience. It'd be funny if it was actually on top of the tower and you had to use a bow. Maybe it was turned into a tree, like Bach the demi-human. I'm really not a fan of a puzzle like this. Okay. There we go. 2 out of 3. So turtles, like cats, they can climb. Yeah, never mind. So we found one down there. The other one was on a tree to the north of the tower. Is there another area we haven't checked? How about the south? I'm assuming it's on this island. Pretty expansive, but still. Could it be on top of a rock? Read message. Could still be in an area that's completely inaccessible. The samplers never give up. Oh, what? It's right here. Look at that. The seal opened. And all these sampling corpses disappeared. And I'm not complaining. Tetsu's rise. Just like all the other ones. Sorcerer was probably standing here. Look at all these paintings. So far, I feel that mastery of the land and the map is a lot more important. We have all these clues. We have the meeting place map. Okay, the invitation is different. There's the knife print clue, which I believe is going to offer us a bit more dialogue with both Fia and also Rosier. Spell sword. The resurrection painting we still haven't found. Prophecy was in the Whipping Peninsula, I believe. This one is gonna be a bit tricky. I was thinking about this because we see the academy and also a minor air tree to the right. So this could be two possible locations. One could be around this area that we have no idea how to access. This very tall plateau. Because then there's the academy and there's a tree to the right. We have not been to that tree. It could also be somewhere to the north. Because then you could see the academy and this minor air tree is going to be to the right. Could be either one. You can see a gate. Hold on. So there has to be an academy gate and possibly a bridge to your left, and then the minor air tree is going to be to your right. If you're looking from the north, it could be this tree, and of course the East Gate and the Bellum Highway. If you're looking from the south, it's probably the north then, because look at this, there is no gate to the left of the academy if you're approaching from the south, even though you can see an air tree in the distance. Hold on. Let me check this clue again. So it's probably further north, because you can see the gate at a distance and you can see the thicket. This thicket, this was where the knight's cavalry was. So it's probably here or to the area across. Somewhere around this area. Alright. Let's climb the tall tower. Rite. Thank you. We get another view of the plateau that we cannot really access. No, I was thinking of the one further south. These are the four belfries. Yeah, we've been up there. This area we haven't been to. And another memory stone. We have, hold on, memory slot 7, and we only have 4 spells equipped. We're gonna fix that. Is there another area to platform to? No, probably not. Down here. Okay, just a couple of crafting materials. With the assembling corpses gone, it's a lot easier to explore the area. Nothing else of interest. And I don't see any balloons either. Best part about these balloons and shooting them down is that the marionette soldiers do not respawn. So these were the Albinorics. The castle in the distance. And there's another plateau. And of course an area above. This is going to be the ravine, yes. The ravine and the grand lift. Of course, the Erdtree further along the path. I believe once we have the medallion, we're practically there. Just a few Albinorics. Just going to ignore the land octopus. Same goes for the smaller ones. Wolfpack? Yeah, it is. It's the tougher wolves as well. Checking this zone because in... What am I looking at? It's a severed hand. How many fingers is that? 12? No, hold on. 3, 6. It's not standing still so I can count. Close to 15. It's going to grab me. Okay, how's that for a new enemy? Severed hand with 15 fingers. You can see other people are riding around. Arterial leaf. Time to fight the wolves. Yeah, these are really tough. The runes I get are definitely not worth it. Okay, let's buff the weapon. Of course, it had to lock on the enemy furthest away. Stop running. Come on. Someone else was checking the cliffside. We have not discovered one of these smaller dungeons in quite a while. The last one we did... Which one was it? The catacombs? Roads and catacombs? It's also the cliff bottom catacombs. Magic mushroom. Afraid they're not really magic. Or like ordinary mushrooms. And we are where? Towards the ravine. Crystal bud. These do respawn. They do catch your eye, but they're not exactly difficult to get. This is a corpse sitting on a chair. Somber smithing stone. And a point of grace. So we could go further into that ravine. I'm not gonna do that though. This is called the ravine. Aptly named. Back to the area where we fought the severed hand. Yeah, we're gonna be in this one at a later point. Hopefully after we finish the academy exploration. Which I have to essentially... that's an abandoned camp. Lump of flesh. What I meant to say about the Raya Lucaria Academy is I have to figure out a way to progress. Message? Flower ahead. Is there really a flower ahead? Maybe there was. Maybe we've been here. What? Oh, this is the lightning area. Yeah, just chilling here. We're gonna let them live. So the annoying area, these were the wolves. And we fought the enemy just past this. I think we found an arteria leaf. What about this zone? Be wary of bug. Are they talking about the hand? Oh, there's another. Okay, that was a good message. Oh, what? Fell through the ground. They don't like fire. Okay, that's good to know. going on? Precious item ahead. It's not that I don't believe them. But what about this area? No. Okay. Bloodstains. It's always a good sign. No idea how they died, though. Did they anger these hands? Maybe. Okay, so they just rush you. Somber smithing stone too. Intelligence crystal tier. Hold on. Is that a... Oh, that's not what I meant to do. What is this? It's a hand. That's pretty massive. Okay, we got a somber smithing stone. That was a bit unnerving. I don't like this area. Now I start to understand how all these people are dying. We can now become more intelligent if we use the mixed physic. And we have to go through this, guess the road, then follow the road towards the castle. Fair enough. We can't really reach the area above from here. Yeah, which is fine. One final thing before we end the episode. Oh, this is Hyera, but we don't have the finger grape that she asked for. Let's go back to the Jar village. Haven't spoke with the girl for a while. The pot girl. Hope they're doing all right. Yep. Living carefree as always.
Ah, hello again. Say, cuz, have you met Uncle Alexander?
We
He
did.
used to live here with us, but then he left to be a champion. I asked to go with him, but he said, the path of champions must be trod alone. So heroic, right? I miss him, though. If you see him, You should ask him to teach you how to fight, cuz. He's big and tough and strong. Uncle Alexander said he won't be back again. My home is of the past, and the past, as they say, is a different country. I suppose that's part of being a warrior, isn't it? So, please don't tell anyone, cuz. But I'm actually a warrior jar as well. One day, I'll be just like Uncle Alexander. Then I'll have to leave the village to become a champion.
Interesting. I wonder how old Alexander is doing. Still trying to fit through the door in the Gale tunnel? Probably.
Uncle Alexander won't come back here again. My home is of the past, and the past, as they say, is a different country. I suppose that's part of being a warrior, isn't it?
True. I wonder. Jar Bairn. Now look, south of the study hall. Let's go say hello to Alexander, although I don't think there's gonna be anything new. We can mention the village to him.
It's time I set off to the festival at Redmane Castle on the southern edge of the scarlet rot-blighted Caelid Wilds. Doesn't the thought just set your heart aflutter?
But I think that's it. No new development here. And as for the girl, yeah, maybe we have to meet Alexander or maybe complete some events at the festival before we can achieve anything new. I'm gonna end the episode here though. Thank you for watching. Hope you're enjoying the Elden Ring blind playthrough. I'll see you in the next part. No idea where that is gonna take place though.